What's up, traders? So let's do a complete multi-time frame analysis of USD CHF. Let's see what kind of trading opportunity we have in this instrument. Now, what you see on the screen, this is the 4 hour or intraday time frame, and we see a significant trading opportunity. Now, before we discuss what it is, let's do a complete multi-time frame analysis. Then we'll come back to this time frame to see how we can trade USD CHF. Now, USD CHF, let's first look at the bigger picture to see a general direction in the market. Now, this is the monthly chart, and you can see that back to back after 2 months rejection from the top, this month we have seen the buyers try to push the price high, and it reached almost 50% of the previous monthly week. And from that zone, we see that there is a rejection. Now, if you look at all the 3 monthly candlestick pattern, what we see that only the weeks of the monthly candle. So this week represents a strong selling pressure in this zone. And if we look at starting from here, every month the price is creating a series of lower high. That means that there is a strong seller, and we could potentially see a drop on this one. The reason is, you can see that when this moved happened to the upside, we have seen that there is a level of support here. If you draw this monthly candlestick support, what do you see? That this is the neckline of this monthly resistance. When it created this inverted head and shoulder and consolidation, we have seen that USDCHS has broken to the upside and created this resistance. Now we can expect USDCHS to come back to this level of support, to test it as a support, even maybe penetrating to the downside before creating any move. So with that in mind, now we can expect USDCHFs to come down to test this zone. So we can expect now to drop USD CHF. Now, looking at the weekly, this is the weekly time frame. We see that the price on the weekly, starting from here, every week we see series of lower high. And last week, the previous week of the last week, we have seen a long doji rejection candle. And from this zone, we have seen the previous week there is a strong rejection. As soon as this market opened this week, we have seen our price retracement of this move. Now, the way the price action is formed, you can see that there is a lower high, and there is a support here. Now we could potentially see a breakout from this zone to test this previous resistance here as a support before creating any move. So all these confluences telling us that CHF is likely to drop. Now, looking at the daily to see the price action, now we have seen that this is what exactly I mentioned in my weekly forex forecast as well. You can see that there is a level of support. Now, if you draw this dynamic support, we can see that USD CHF is coming along this support, and we can expect now the price to come back to the level of support where we see that the monthly resistance here, which is on the daily as well, to test and probably creating a bullish move or even dropping further down. Now, if you look at yesterday's candlestick pattern, we have seen that after this green move followed by this doji, this is a sign of strong selling pressure, because this doji basically tested this previous support here as a resistance, and then we have seen a rejection. Now, the way the price action is forming, we could potentially see a bigger move. Now, if we look at the intraday or 4 hour time frame, where we see an entry candle, you can see that the price has created in this time frame a nice head and shoulder in this 4 hour time frame. This is the left shoulder. The price came down and went above, came down, created this kind of head and shoulder, and then we have seen that the price created series of lower high, couple of false breakout, and then now coming down. So this is the entry candle, the previous one that we are using according to the rules of our strategies. We'll consider going short on USD CHF from this zone with our students with a high risk to reward ratio to take this move to the downside. Now, if you find value in this analysis, then smash the like button, and also don't forget to drop a comment below to help this idea. Thank you for watching. See you soon in my next analysis.